What if the political battles you see on the news every day aren't really about politics at all? What if they're about culture, values, and who gets to define the future of America? In The MAGA Doctrine, Charlie Kirk argues exactly that. This book isn't just about elections or slogans, it's about a worldview, a way of seeing the country, its problems, and its possibilities. Today, we're going to walk through the core ideas of this book in a clear, calm, and conversational way, so you understand what it's saying, why it matters, and whether it's something you want to explore further. Let's begin. Section 1. What does MAGA really mean? Charlie Kirk starts by saying that MAGA isn't just a campaign slogan. To him, it's a philosophy. At its core, MAGA stands for the belief that America works best when power stays close to the people, families and local communities matter, the nation protects its borders, culture, and sovereignty, hard work and responsibility are rewarded. Kirk argues that over time, America has drifted away from these principles, not suddenly, but slowly through cultural change, government expansion, and elite institutions gaining more control. He frames MAGA as a response to that drift. Not nostalgia for the past, but an attempt to restore what made the country strong in the first place. Section 2. The real battlefield is culture, not politics. One of the book's central ideas is this: politics is downstream from culture. In other words, laws and elections are shaped by values that already exist in society. Kirk argues that conservatives have spent too much time focusing on elections and not enough time shaping culture, things like education, entertainment, media, corporate values, social norms. He compares culture to the soil in which politics grows. If the soil is unhealthy, no election victory will last. That's why, in his view, lasting change doesn't start in Washington. It starts in classrooms, homes, churches, and everyday conversations. Section 3. Education as a turning point. Education plays a huge role in this book. Kirk claims that many schools and universities no longer teach students how to think, but what to think. He argues that ideas about history, race, gender, and America itself are often presented through a single ideological lens, leaving little room for debate. To him, this isn't about being anti-education, it's about demanding intellectual diversity. He encourages parents and students to question what they're taught, understand multiple perspectives, and take education into their own hands when necessary. In Kirk's view, whoever shapes education shapes the future. Section 4. The importance of family and community. Another major theme is the role of the family. Kirk argues that strong families create strong societies, and that when families weaken, government and institutions grow more powerful to fill the gap. He sees rising loneliness, mental health struggles, and social fragmentation as signs that something foundational has been lost. Rather than relying on large systems to solve every problem, he promotes local communities, personal responsibility, faith-based and civic organizations. Think of it like this: a strong house doesn't need constant repairs from the outside. A weak one does. Section 5. America and the world. When it comes to foreign policy, the MAGA doctrine favors realism over idealism. Kirk argues that America should put its own citizens first, avoid endless foreign conflicts, protect national interests clearly and directly. He's skeptical of global institutions that, in his view, weaken national sovereignty. This doesn't mean isolation, it means prioritization. He compares it to an airplane rule. You put on your own oxygen mask before helping others. Section 6. Freedom, government, and power. A recurring concern in the book is centralized power. Kirk argues that as government grows larger, individuals become smaller. He's critical of expanding federal agencies, heavy regulations, policies that reduce personal choice. From his perspective, freedom isn't just about rights, it's about responsibility.
He believes that a society built on freedom must trust individuals to make decisions for themselves, even when those decisions aren't perfect. Section 7. The role of media and narrative. Another key argument involves media influence. Kirk claims that media doesn't just report reality, it often frames it. What stories get attention? Which voices are amplified? Which viewpoints are dismissed? He encourages readers to consume news critically, seek multiple sources, understand how narratives shape emotions and beliefs. The goal, he says, isn't cynicism, but awareness. Section 8. Winning the future. Despite its criticisms, the book is ultimately optimistic. Kirk believes that the future can be won, not through anger or division, but through confidence in values, clear messaging, and long-term thinking. He emphasizes engaging younger generations, not by lecturing them, but by explaining why certain principles matter. To him, MAGA isn't about fighting everyone, it's about offering a compelling alternative vision of society. The core message. So, what's the heart of the MAGA Doctrine? It's this. Charlie Kirk believes America's challenges are cultural before they are political, and that restoring foundational values is the key to shaping the future. You don't have to agree with every argument to understand the framework he's presenting. This book is about ideas, where they come from, how they spread, and why they matter. If this summary sparked your curiosity and you want to explore the arguments in full depth, you can find The MAGA Doctrine by Charlie Kirk on Amazon. Reading the whole book allows you to engage with the ideas directly and form your own conclusions. And if you enjoyed this summary, stay close, because every day we bring you another audiobook-style summary, helping you understand what a book is really about before you spend your money. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.